When I realized that there's these three Elijahs, and that the parallels between them are so exceptionally accurate, does that now mean that I can just go to church as a Seventh-day Adventist and sit there and enjoy my Sabbath sermon? No, brothers and sisters. Let me go back to the first question I asked you. Are there only going to be Seventh-day Adventists in heaven? No. Remember Zechariah 13 verse 6? My second question was then, why then should I become a Seventh-day Adventist? Well, I'd like to give you the answer to that. Do you want to know why you need to be a Seventh-day Adventist? Because there's nowhere else to be. There's only one Elijah people that has got both the sanctuary message, which Israel had, as you know, the tabernacle, and the bold rebuke, three angels' messages, brothers and sisters. Where else must you go? Can you become a Seventh-day Baptist? Can I become a Seventh-day Methodist? Can I leave the Sabbath day and become a Jehovah's Witness? No. Because there's only one church, there's only one Elijah people left. And it's our responsibility to tell the world about this. And that's why the true prophet of God says, in a special sense, Seventh-day Adventists have been set in the world as watchmen and light bearers. To us, in other words, to them, to us has been entrusted the last warning for a perishing world. Isn't that incredible? That's the role that you as a Seventh-day Adventist have. It's not something to be played with. You can't now say, oh, I found the Sabbath. I've now become part of the truth and then go to church on a weekend. That's not what being a Christian is about, brothers and sisters. We are an Elijah people. We aren't a church. We're supposed to be a movement. Evangelism, page 120, she says, the most solemn truths, listen to this word, ever entrusted to mortals have been given to us to proclaim to the world. The proclamation of these truths is to be our work, the world is to be warned, and God's people are to be true to the trust committed to them. Do you remember that bushman in the middle of Africa? Well, that bushman that was true to the trust that was committed to him, that he was living up to the light that he had. Well, the Lord has given the Seventh-day Adventist church the most solemn truths ever in the history of mankind. More solemn than John the Baptist's message with the arrival of Christ. Imagine that for a moment. We have more responsibility on our shoulders to bring in the Elijah message than John the Baptist had to tell the world about the coming of Christ. And most of us are playing church. Most of us are going to church because we know it's the right thing to do.